What is Poolish? Poolish is also known as pâte fermentée, liquid preferment, or liquid sponge. It is a highly fluid yeast-cultured dough. It's a type of preferment traditionally used in the production of French bakery products. A Poolish resembles a sponge for the sponge and dough system. The difference is Poolish is fermented much longer and uses a much higher hydration than a plastic sponge, which is why it's considered the liquid version of a sponge. Typical hydration levels are 100%, with equal weights of flour and water. Where did it come from? This bread-making method was first developed in Poland during the 1840s by a nobleman named Baron Zang. Poolish was later spread by Viennese bakers into Austria, who upon emigrating to France around 1840 initiated the production of Vienna breads and other luxury bakery products in Paris using the Poolish technique. With this technique, bakers switched from using associations of yeast and sourdough, sur levain in French, to yeast alone for carrying out fermentation at the bake shop. How does a Poolish work? A Poolish combines equal parts flour and water, by weight, with some yeast. The amount varies according to the expected length of fermentation time, using less for longer, slower fermentations. The fermentation is then carried out at room temperature for periods of time long enough to bubble up and increase its volume. At its peak, the volume starts to fall back slightly, or recede, with the appearance of a wrinkled surface. This process can take anywhere from 3 to 15 hours, depending on the inoculation level. The rate of fermentation is governed by the following factors: mixture acidity, temperature, available food supply, water content. How can you make Poolish? The ingredients required for a Poolish formula are flour, water 100%, fresh or compressed yeast 0.1 to 1.5%. What is involved in making Poolish? Step 1. Scaling/metering of ingredients. Step 2. Mixing to incorporate ingredients at low speed, 1 to 2 minutes at 79 degrees Fahrenheit or 26 degrees Celsius. Step 3. Transfer to the fermentation room or trough. Step 4. Fermentation. How is it used? A Poolish is used as a sponge in the production of French bread, baguettes, and bâtards. Here are some common advantages and disadvantages of Poolish. Advantages: provides natural proteases that reduce mixing time and soften the dough, improving its machining properties. Due to its long fermentation and natural maturation, a Poolish provides an excellent aroma and flavor profile that imparts uniqueness to the finished product. Due to the breakdown of proteins, the Poolish provides amino acids, substrates for Maillard reactions, crust browning, and flavor development. A flour brew is a beneficial process in terms of production flexibility because the same preferment can be used for multiple batches of dough. Disadvantages: requires space for the preferment preparation. Lengthy process. Limited to certain types of bakery products. If a Poolish is used on a daily basis, then the bakery needs space for fermentation as well as containers or troughs, in sufficient number and size, and proper hygienic design, for the preparation of the preferments. Get all the details on the commercial production of Poolish by visiting BAKERpedia. Learn more about all things baking by signing up for our newsletter. Until next time, bakers. At BAKERpedia, we're here on a need-to-know basis.